T20 International at the Pallekele International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka versus India. Ranjan Madugalla, our match referee, and Sanaya is our toss representative. Charit will spin the coin.
Tails.
Tails is the ball. Heads it is Sri Lanka.
What will you be doing, Charit?
We are going to bowl first.
What do you think of the conditions?
Not much tense conditions. It looks dry pitch, but of course weather conditions.
Unexpected lines, Russell. 4 changes here. 4 players rested. Sanju Samson gets another look in. Shubman Gill comes back. And we see Rinku Singh Shiva.
And Singer coming in on debut for Dasun Shanaka. He's cap number 108 for Sri Lanka in T20s.
Does not express pace. Bowls in the 130s, Wickramasinghe, and this is a vote of confidence as well, giving him that first over.
Not a bad way to get into your career too. Just get straight into the action. You don't stand in the field and be nervous.
Cracked. That was tossed up. It made sure he got a big stride in and not too close to the ball.
He plays such shots with so much of ease. Jaiswal, as if he knows where to hit such deliveries. Again, creates some space, finds the gap. In control all the way as the first boundary.
That certain phases only. He's got enough. He's got enough. Heavy outfield, but it'll run away.
There's aggression from Yashasvi Jaiswal once again, and that's why he's been such a fine opener for India. His strike rate always above 160, 165, and is willing to take on one of the most effective bowler from the Sri Lankan side. That's Thikshana.
Is that straight? Is that straight? He's pleading, given. I did mention, when you're playing the sweep, you've got to make contact. The Indian batters, they take the chance off the stumps. They're usually very good at it. This time, Jaiswal misses. The third umpire will have a look at that.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin vision.
Start by yellow, roll yellow.
Front on spin vision coming up. Appears to pass close to the bat. Give me all trades please to confirm whether there is any bet involved. All trades coming up. Roll it. Keep rolling it. Pass the gloves. Yeah. It's a flat line when the ball passes the bat. Confirm no bat involved. Ball tracking when it's ready, please. Ball tracking coming up. Orientation is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Give me the on-field umpire. Ravi, you can stay with your orientation of out. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make your signal.
Makes his debut. He sliced that. There's deep point. Taken. Sanju Samson's gone again, and a wicket for Wickramasinghe. A first for him.
There's 2 big wickets here for Sri Lanka, and a brilliant start for them. An area of concern which they have rectified so well in this T20 International. Picking up the wicket of Jaiswal, and this time around is Sanju Samson, who was eager to get going, was under a little bit of pressure, goes for the big shot, does not connect well, the thickish outside edge. High in the end, Hasaranga, he judges it to perfection, takes a very good catch, Hasaranga, and that's the first wicket for Wickramasinghe.
Squad.
Oh, that's slower, but it's in the air. Who's getting underneath it? Pathirana wants it. He takes it. Fielders coming in from everywhere. But Pathirana, he owned it.
The slowness of the deliveries from Thikshana, that's the reason why he's picked up these 2 wickets. First it was Yashasvi Jaiswal, this time another left-hander, Rinku Singh. He wanted to go out, stepping out, was not in control at all. High in the air, Pathirana does well. He calls for it and he takes it gleefully in the end. That's 3 gone for India.
They've been so aggressive.
He's hit that well. That's 4. Turn, slow. You're joking. Suryakumar just flicked that for a wonderful boundary.
Yeah, but it was along the ground by and large. I know it was Errol just, but the two batsmen dismissed, Sanju Samson and Rinku, have both looked to power the ball higher in the air. He was happy to keep that along the ground to take the risk out of play.
Heading in line this time around. Easy pickings for Shubman Gill. That will be his first boundary.
Probably the only poor delivery in this spell by Chamita Wickramasinghe. Half volley down the leg side, and Shubman Gill is a quality player. Anything loose, or probably striving for pace. This delivery, Chamita Wickramasinghe mentioned about his past, and when he started his career, he was opening the batting for his school team. Even the under 19 levels, he did open the batting. But what a story has been. Wonderful LPL.
You can't keep that shot too long, but there's a fielder right there. Deep fine leg position to perfection. And Suryakumar Yadav's strength turns to weakness, and India lose their fourth.
I'd like to give that credit to captain. He had the square leg very square. Usually when you have a short fine leg, square leg can be very, very square. At this time it's fine. I think option was right by Surya. Fine leg was in the circle. Got the high of the bat, and Wanindu Hasaranga takes it. The start by Asita Fernando.
Another call for two. Played off the back foot. They're doing this well, India. 3 2s in the...
That's it. Ramesh Mendes. Not the greatest delivery, but it doesn't matter. There was a bit of a juggle for Kusal Mendes. But India's 5th wicket is down, and that's Dubey.
When it rains, it pours. Outside the off stump. Looked like it held up in the wicket just a bit. You could hear that nick almost here in the dressing room. The second floor. Yeah, you can see the ball sticking into the ground there and not coming through. And it has been the nature of the wicket this entire innings so far. It's perhaps just a loo break.
Down the ground, that's 4. I think a boundary after quite a while. After 33 balls, that's a very long time.
Very rare in Indian cricket. It was pitched right up in the arc, over pitched, error in length, and Riyan Parag takes full toll, straight down the ground.
Lovely hit. Up and over, short extra cover. That's a boundary.
Slightly full, and Shubman Gill is a quality player. He's not going to miss out. Plenty of width. The length was full. And almost a drop kick over extra cover. Wonderful shot. That's not the length. All the spinners who's been successful today have been pitching that delivery around 6 to 8 feet. Coming to Mendes, yes, he's a part-timer.
In India.
Full toss. Into the crowd she goes.
Always a good sign when you can get a boundary or a 6 of the first ball of the over. And it's the first 6 of the game, and you have to say that Riyan Parag, every time the bowlers have erred in length or line, he's taken full toll of that mistake. Does the same on this occasion. This man is oozing confidence.
It's gone wrong. He goes again. Hit it well enough. 2 sixers in the over. India making their move.
Beautiful. Again, erred in length, a little bit fuller. Takes full toll. Riyan Parag has decided that if it's in his arc, it is going out of the park.
But way too full from Hasaranga. It's not dipping on the batter. That's the problem. Yes, toss it up, bowl it a little slow. That'll be the 50 partnership. It gets through, it'll be 4. We'll have to wait for a signal. Nothing from the umpire as yet. He's waiting. He's waiting to see if Sri Lanka want to review. That's when he'll give away whether it's leg buys or if it's off the bat.
And dusted, and has to be, and this is easy stumping. Nicely bowled by Wanindu Hasaranga, slowed it down and beaten on the air, and Wanindu Hasaranga finally picks up his first wicket, and that too, the big wicket of Shubman Gill.
Stepped out, didn't get to it, knew it as soon as he stepped out. The second step when he was stepping out was very hesitant. And Hasaranga gets his first wicket. A teammate dismisses.
16-year-old. That's in the air. Here's an opportunity. Deep mid-wicket. Takes it. Judges it to perfection. That's Riyan Parag.
A rank hop. Any other day, Riyan Parag would have smashed it out of the park. So short, so slow, and only couldn't get the elevation, not the distance. And timely wicket again for Sri Lanka. Riyan Parag is a player in the death overs. He can be powerful. He can be brutal. Now, Ramesh Mendis, very safe Indian. He's someone that loves to feel around the outfields, slowing it down.
It's gone straight. Timing was very good. Much needed boundary for India.
This is the risk you take. You have the quality bowlers in Asita and Mahesh Deekshana, and still balls coming to Mendis. Half volley, or beg your pardon, a full toss. Played easily. Washington Sundar is a very good.
It's a beautiful shot. Connects with it well, and that will run away for the second boundary in the over. 116 for 7. That's a beautiful shot in the gap. They need a lot more of these to India.
Washington Sundar quite happy facing Ramesh Mendis at the moment. They're just maximising the runs. Maybe Sri Lanka, after the previous over, prompted by that big turn of Deekshana's off break to bring on Ramesh Mendis. But Washington Sundar up to that task. The left-arm spinner was caught for a reverse sweep by Bishnoi. Same treat.
Short ball, this could be all the way, is it? No, it will bounce over. Went early with the call, and it does go all the way for 6. A much needed 6 runs for India.
Young Chamit Wickramasinghe had a debut to remember. Bowled really well with the no ball, 4 overs from 17. Picked up his maiden wicket of Sanju Samson. This could have been taken. In fact, should have been taken at this level. He had the height. They just palmed it over. Unlucky, Chamit Wickramasinghe.
Oh, he's picked him up. He comes back, shows the fight. And a very good innings from Washington Sundar comes to an end.
A bit late, but this partnership's added 32, out of which Washington's got 25. An attempted reverse sweep once again. Bat gets stuck in the turf.
Final ball. They're going to try and get through. If he hits, he's out. He does. Brilliant fielding. Great way to finish the innings. Sri Lanka, 20 overs of excellence. And they will keep India down to just 137 for 9.
I thought that was a missed chance by Kusal Mendis. The reaction of Mahesh Deekshana was a disappointment. He make amends of it. Bullseye at the stumps end. Bowling it quicker. 105 clicks. Kusal Mendis. Strikes called, and Suman Siraj, the last man to go. This is a brilliant effort by Sri Lanka.
A rare top order failure for India. Just what's that? 58 runs from the top 5 batsmen. Just mentioned the spinners in particular were very good as a whole. Sri Lanka fielded well. They were backed up with their
Looking for that swing in. Gets it to swing late. Khalil Ahmed, there's a slip in place for him. A third man and a deep square leg. Only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle in the first 6 overs.
First 36 balls also work.
Hammered, but not quite as well as he would have liked. But it's running away. First boundary. Yes, it is. Beats the fielder. Teased him all the way.
Was slightly back of a length, but held in the wicket so much that he could choose to play the pull shot over shot mid-wicket. The off cutter. It's certainly an option here for the batters to stand deep in the crease so that they can access the square boundaries a lot more and force the bowlers to pitch the ball up.
play. Got that in the gap. Yes, it's past the fielder. That's a top shot. Not an easy shot to play on a slow pitch.
Unbelievable shot. Half pull, half flick. Got all of it behind that ball and placed it to perfection in the gap.
Both these shots study and contrast. The previous one, he had to wait on it, and then he played that pull shot. This time around, it's just timing and nothing else.
In the gap, that's four. No doubt about that. Wow, Nissanka. It's 19 for none.
Now that's an option. That is an option. And he gets it away quite well.
Against the turn, the risk being involved, but I think this is a safe shot in the end when you have all the fielders in the offside, in the circle. It becomes a free hit in the end. And most importantly, took the ball outside the stump. It has been a busy 48 hours for Pathum Nissanka. After the second game, he rushed back to Colombo for the birth of his first baby.
There goes the sweep. And there goes the boundary. Kusal Mendis needed it. He was getting frustrated. You could see that he was looking to manufacture shots. And this time, he got it. Got the middle of the bat.
And that's the stroke Indian batters, especially Suryakumar Yadav, used for good effect against Manidu Asaranga. And I think in the team meetings against Ravi Bishnoi, that's a shot possible, definitely with the pace what Bishnoi bowls.
Another short delivery, this time in front. Oh no! He's got wrong-footed. Completely. That's Jaiswal. Sri Lanka would be thankful that they have managed to kind of release the pressure with back-to-back boundaries.
Both boundaries of the 18th and 19th balls that Kusal Mendis has faced come against spin.
Thumps it down the ground and it will be four. That's a very good hit and the 50 is up for Sri Lanka. Dragged it from outside the off stump.
Yeah, played on length, Pathum Nissanka, and saw Jaiswal at long on, was very square, not straight. And had the option of going towards mid-wicket, but flat bats it straight down the ground. And Pathum Nissanka these days cannot do anything wrong. He's been fantastic.
Oh, that'll be 5 wides. Down the leg side, Sanju Samson can't get there.
Not having the best day. In fact, the last couple of days haven't been the greatest for Sanju Samson.
He's got something on it. No signal from the umpire, so that goes to the batter. But the line wrong. Yeah, just as in the previous over, there's a bit of glove on it. Just gets away from the keeper. The runs are coming Sri Lanka's way.
Well, he's chipped it in the air. You asked for a wicket. Here it is. Simple catch it long on. India will believe Riyan Parag with the safe hands.
And as soon as Bishnoi starts pitching the ball up, he causes trouble. Scratches number 1 on Sri Lanka's scoreboard. Gets Pathum Nissanka the man in form.
An unusual shot though. He's bowling leg breaks and he's looking to chip it onto the onside. I reckon he got it a lot better than he expected to, and hence suddenly you'll see.
Straight down the ground. Beautiful shot. 1 bounce 4.
The boundary after 14 balls, and that's a quality shot. Because if you look at the 2 straight fielders, they are very wide. It's more mid-wicket and extra cover. So that extra effort to flat bat it down the ground. Massive gap. They're nowhere near in the picture.
The score fine. Work again. Khalil gives it up. So back-to-back boundaries to finish the over. 74 for 1.
Stay behind about 4-5 yards. We'll get some more runs here. Poor delivery from Sundar. Swept. Does not connect so well, but still manages to get a boundary. So runs are coming here for Sri Lanka.
I need to ask you a question about the pace the Indian spinners are bowling. We've spoken about the importance of the right pace on this surface. We've seen when you slow it down, you get a little bit more purchase.
Nicely done by Kusal Pereira. Hangs on the back foot and punches it away nicely. Didn't try to hit it hard. And Sri Lanka moving along nicely.
And this is where experience comes in. He was regularly trying to sweep Riyan Parag. This time he waits. He waits for the odd delivery to be pitched short, and then he latches onto it so quickly. Vacant area in front of him, and he dispatches this one for a boundary.
Nicely done again. A late cut this time around from Kusal Pereira. He's playing a brilliant innings here.
That's so deft from Kusal Pereira. Using the pace of the delivery from Sundar. It was tossed up. Still plays it so late behind his eye. That's calligraphy for you from Kusal Pereira. Brilliant.
In the gap, work for the fielder. Should be an easy couple of runs for Kusal Mendis.
Now, they're doing it with ease here, both these batters. They've been able to maneuver the ball in the vacant areas. They've run their...
That's close, that's close. Umpire unmoved. He's given it. Second time in the series. Ravi Bishnoi, as soon as he goes for the review, the umpire signaled out, but it's Kusal Mendis who takes the review.
TV umpire director, we have a player review for LBW. The on-field position is out. I've checked the feed, it's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin vision. Front on spin vision coming up. Okay, passes close to the bat. Give me Aldridge please to confirm whether there's any bat involved. Yeah. Thank you. Stand by, guys. Aldridge is building up. Roll it. Keep rolling. Yeah. Clear gap when the ball passes the bat. Confirm no bat involved. Ball tracking when it's ready. Ball tracking coming up. Orientation is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Give me the on-field umpire. Ravi, you can stay with your orientation of out. You're on screen now. You can make a signal.
Oh, it's gone high. Is this the wicket they needed? It's Bishnoi under it. And he does really well. Stunning catch. And it's another short innings for Hasaranga.
Their first ball was just a prod down to long off. You expected the big shot from Wanindu Hasaranga, but it took some catching from Ravi Bishnoi. Just under 100 kilometers an hour. Skyer kept his eyes on the ball and held on to it. Finally, a good catch from Ravi Bishnoi. And India still believe they're in it.
Got him with an outside edge, is he? Yes! Given it and walked straight away.
A fantastic off-spinner's delivery to a left-hander coming round the wicket, some curve, pitching midland off stump and just turned enough to take the glove, I reckon. Nice seam position. Yeah, and a good catch by Sanju Samson. He dropped our tool in this game. Matter of most, Charit Lanka is a finisher.
It's gone high, it should be out, should be taken. Rinku takes the catch. A brilliant bowling change. Our India back. Gautam Gambhir is smiling.
Concerns look in the Sri Lankan dugout. And Surya Kumar Yadav, he cannot do anything wrong, except he had a failure today. His captaincy has been very impressive. Out of nowhere, Rinku Singh into the attack, and he gets the big one, the big fish.
To finish. He's gone high and into the crowd, is he? No, it's going to be out. Brilliantly caught. The four-fielder's out on the leg side. Works once again. Shubman Gill and Rian Parag out there on the boundary, and Sanat all of a sudden has that pensive look on his face.
He's going down to the wire. It was short, no pace at all to work for Ramesh Mendes. Bottom of the bat, and a good catch at deep mid-wicket. I thought the option was right. Off spinner against the right-hander.
Shot. There's a man out there though. He's going to take the catch, and he does. The skipper picks up his first wicket in T20 internationals, and Sri Lanka are imploding.
Sri Lanka is trying to do the hard way. I thought the option was right. The ball was turning, bouncing in the previous delivery. And it was nowhere near the bat, almost the bottom of the bat. Oh, it's going down to the wire. Surely not the third time for Sri Lanka.
That might be close. Was it off the pad? They're going upstairs to take a look.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for caught behind. The on-field decision is not out. I've checked the feed, it's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin mission.
Yellow, roll yellow.
Front on spin mission coming up. Yeah. Appears to be close to the glove. Please give your entourage to confirm that, please.
Stand by hop 2, roll hop 2.
Roll it. Okay, freeze it there. There's a spike, clear spike when the ball is next to the glove. Give me the on-field umpire, Ravi. I recommend you change your decision from not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make your decision.
Outstanding review from India. It will be overturned, and that man cannot believe it. Go straight. They're going to come back for two. Sky's the limit. He gets home. That'll end up being a super over. India have fought brilliantly. They've given themselves a chance. The match is tied, and India get out of jail.
Oh, what are we watching? Take a deep breath, everyone. Last 30 deliveries, 29 for 7 Sri Lanka. And lots of credit should go to the Indian team. The way they fought, but they never gave up.
Maybe the first run off the bat. You are allowed to step out to the ball to try and hit it. It's the pre-delivery movement, the movement batsmen make before the ball is released. He's gone high, it's gone straight down his throat though. This will be a wicket. First ball. Good safe hands in the outfield. And that's one of the 2 wickets you're allowed, Kusal Perera.
A lack of pace off the pitch is not helping the batters to clear the boundary. If he's just getting on to the bat, the elevation, the distance wouldn't have been an issue. This occasion, the slowness of the pitch. Got decent amount of bat, Kusal Janit Perera. And in the end, an easy catch at deep square leg by Bishnoi.
That's in the slot once more. Should be out. And is out. India have done it. They have ended the super over quickly. They will need just 3 runs to win this and win the series 3-0.
Wow. From the jaws of defeat, the Indian team has made sure they are in a strong position to be winning this series 3-0. Again, that was a good shot. The option was right. And only found the field at mid-wicket. And he was waiting there like a hawk to take it. And Rinku Singh, he cannot do anything wrong in this game. Elated Indian team, and Washington Sundar playing his first game of the series, back off a good series up in Zimbabwe, can be the hero.
Well, misfield. That should run away for 4, and it does. India somehow have pulled out a miracle. And they will celebrate with another victory and take the series 3-0.
Sums up the day for Sri Lanka. A straightforward delivery just to a field by, I think, Asitha Fernando at short fine leg. goes through him. Just a series to forget in the end. With the bat, especially bowlers have done decently well. And the Gautam Gambhir as well as Surya Kumar Yadav starts with a win, a convincing 3-0 win.
How do they pick themselves up for that ODI series, confirming where we stand here in the third T20I in Palakele. And the scores finished 137 apiece after Sri Lanka